What's up, wrestling fans? Good to be here with you. Just got back from the hospital. I have some kind of really crazy virus infection, organ. Who knows what it is? I've been tested for a million things today. I don't have any results yet, so I don't know what to tell anybody. But yeah, extreme fatigue, faint-like stuff, and a crazy just like rash all over my body. You can sort of see some of it on my arms. But anyway, we're here for a little bit of wrestling talk. I didn't want to go live tonight because I don't know how much energy I have with whatever this mystery illness is that I have. I want to thank everybody who went over and listened to my podcast yesterday. It's back on Patreon. I crap myself. I shit myself on the show. And I have it all recorded. So I thought that was very funny. We just hit the most patrons we've had in 3 months the other day, so obviously that marketing campaign worked out pretty well. It's a 35-minute podcast. I talk about wrestling news. I think it's pretty good. People told me they really liked it. And it got 92 views, which is the most views anything's gotten as a podcast on my Patreon in a while, so enjoy that. Appreciate everybody who signed up on Patreon, went to listen to that. Ghost from the Coast commented, Jack DePanzer, Vincent, Louis Urdaneta, Caitlin, worth the $10. Yeah, to hear me, like, it's pretty funny. It's some JB like poopy pants that happens to me. So if you're a psycho that enjoys that. I was sent this by Jake DeMarco, and I thought we'd react to it. It's the salaries of wrestlers. Just came out. The WWE stars with the highest salaries in 2023 have been listed, including Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, by Stephen White on GimmeSport.com. Check these salaries out. So let's do that. Let's check them out. Let's see what we got. According to their website, we'll react to it. And I do want to let everybody know, pending some kind of strenuous medical problem, I'm going to get steroids too, by the way, guys. It's going to be great. I'm going to get steroids tomorrow. It's going to be crazy. Like, it's so itchy. It's fucking crazy. It's like a rash. It looks like poison ivy. It's all over my legs, my hands, up into my body. I never get rashes. I don't get rashes, so it's very bizarre. I'm like, what the hell is this? If you guys want, leave a comment down below. Leave a like, comment about the salaries. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. We'll be ready for you in the next couple of days. And leave a super thanks down below. If you do that, I will definitely pin that top super thanks and react to it on the next video if you want to help out the show. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. And here we go. Kevin Owens, $12 million. No, I'm just kidding. $2 million. Kevin Owens per year, I guess. I don't know if this is per year. Doesn't really say. Owens is believed to be earning around $2 million each year. Yes, it is a year. So as his base salary with his new WWE deal. So pretty big deal for Kevin Owens. Ronda Rousey getting $2.1 million. We knew about Owens. We already knew that one. Ronda Rousey, we pretty much knew about too. So hers is $0.1. So slightly more than Kevin Owens, $2.1 million. So it's just $100,000 more than Canadian Kevin Owens. So that's interesting stuff. The Miz, he's a staple in the company, a longtime guy, one of the longest running superstars in WWE history. The Miz, $2.5 million, well deserved. You know, well deserved. A guy that is not necessarily the main event or the top guy drawing anything, but he's just kind of earned some kind of respectable number. I mean, back in the day, a guy sometimes that would be in the WWE for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years would still be paid pretty friggin' low on the totem pole. So for him to be at $2.5 million, man, that's pretty damn good for The Miz. So that's actually really cool for The Miz. The Undertaker. Now, obviously, I think if The Undertaker was actually wrestling with the company, that he would probably be making more money. But it says $2.5 million. So you're telling me The Undertaker makes the same amount of money as The Miz? Like, you got to be friggin' crazy. But back in 2020, The Undertaker signed one of the craziest WWE contracts of all time penning a 15-year deal with the company that will see him stay with WWE until 2035. So this is essentially a long-term appearance, Legends contract, just because the name means so much to the company and the guy, everything means so much. You're a figurehead in some form, so they can have him appear at all times. Undertaker, 15-year deal until he's 70 years of age. The deal is worth $37 million. So, I mean, that's great for The Undertaker because The Undertaker is like, well, my family is guaranteed $37 million. And Undertaker has to have at least $15 million saved at this point, right? At least, I would think. Somewhere like that. $15 million, $10 million, $20 million, something like that saved. So then to know you're like $37 million is coming in over the next 15 years. I suppose even if he dies, it's in the contract of some, God forbid that would happen. That it's that he's maybe that contract is valid. Like maybe it's a contract that is non-terminable. Taker may have to have retired as an active performer, but the Hall of Famer, big WWE shows. Yeah. So we know the deal. Becky Lynch, $3 million for Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch getting more than Kevin Owens a year. Very, very interesting there. Probably one of the top commodities as the women go in the WWE. Unbelievable. AJ Styles getting paid $3.5 million. A lot of that, I think, has to do with the fact that he came on in a down time, rose to the top very quickly, and is now this sort of like, now he's sort of just this kind of like lingering staple. They really don't do a lot with him. He's just got the clout, and he just sort of floats along at this point. AJ Styles just kind of floats along. He doesn't feel that big anymore. And that's because he didn't want to. He told them, I don't want to be champion anymore. I don't want to be the guy. I'll just be the guy that goes out there like the old vet type of thing. Even though I feel like he could have had some of those like Shawn Michaels 45-year-old years in him, and he sort of just went, I don't really want to do that. And they basically said, you know what? Don't do that. We're happy just making you be a whatever face too. And so now that's what AJ Styles is, a kind of whatever face. He really doesn't do much right now. Maybe someday he'll be phenomenal again, but not right now. Seth freaking Rollins, $3.5 million. Holy mother of Jesus, jumping jerk-off juice. I mean, the guy has been, arguably, you could argue maybe he deserves more. The guy has been one of the top performers for the company. Love him or hate him, whatever you rank him, he's been there as a guy who could tomorrow be the top guy if they needed him to be, or a mid-card darling if they needed him to be. So, okay, 3.5 Seth Rollins. Randy Orton has been out of commission now for over about a year or so. And Randy Orton is $4.5 million for the big veteran, third-generation superstar. One of the last wrestlers that of the bygone era of the Attitude. I mean, he wasn't really in the Attitude era, but of the Ruthless Aggression time. Randy Orton, like Batista, Triple H, John Cena, and all those guys, Undertaker, people that went from the 90s to the 2000s, and Randy Orton is one of the first new stars of the early 2000s, and he's still he's a very important part to that generation that grew up watching him. I mean, I don't think Randy Orton came on into the company until I was about 19 or so. I think I was about 19 years old or so when Orton, maybe something like that, when Orton appeared. So, Logan Paul, my God, Logan Paul just trouncing everybody. All Logan Paul needs to do is advertise the WWE on social medias, his appearances on social medias, and come out and appear for the WWE about 5, 6, 7, 8 times a year. And the man is getting $5 million. Don't hate the game. Don't hate the player, because he's rich. Logan Paul. Roman Reigns, by God, the superstar in World Wrestling Entertainment that has kept everything afloat, so to speak, he is getting paid as much as the basically like the YouTube star who just gets to just have, woo, let's have fun. Yay. Whoa, what was that? Oh my God. I got an alert and it scared the hell out of me. So just kind of funny. But yeah, Roman Reigns, $5 million. You could argue he should be paid higher. John Cena, even though he does almost not too much anymore, although recently he's back. But my God, he's a movie star. He doesn't need to be here, doesn't whatever, but he comes back every once in a while. And guess what? $8.5 million. Good Lord. Number one, Brock Lesnar at a steaming pile. $12 million. Oh, my God. Man, I'll tell you what. Well, see, Brock works. Wow. $12 million for Brock Lesnar. That is unfathomable, almost, compared to those other salaries. This bastard is getting more than John Cena, who's getting 8.5 for doing almost nothing. That's not fair to say, but I mean, it's, you know what I mean, compared to everybody. Man, I'll tell you what, contract, some of the WWE stars, they might want to just start a YouTube channel, get really famous on YouTube, and then WWE will hire them back at like a tripled rate. God damn. Like, what? Bro, get the thumbnail ready. Let's just do the thumbnail right now. Ready? Here it is. Ready? You ready? You guys ready for the thumbnail? This is the thumbnail. I don't know which one of those I'm going to use, but there you go. There's all the There's a thumbnail. One of those is the thumbnail. $12 million, guys. What do you think of this list? What do you think of the amounts they're making? And guys, if you want to hear more from me, especially the 35-minute podcast where I shit myself and you hear all of it, it's up right now on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Thank you to Robert Evans, who just became a $10 patron, Caitlin, who became a $10 patron, Michael Memp, who became a $1 patron. You will all be able to hear it right now. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. 115 patrons. Leave a like down below. Leave a super thanks. And if you want to support me, you know all the ways. PayPal.me/Joe Cronin Show, or use the super thanks down below, or go to Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show and get something for it. You know what I mean? And you guys can help me with my medical bills. I don't know what I'm dealing with, but I'll let you know as soon as I find out. But I feel like shit, and something's wrong. But I'm sure I'll be all right. But you never know. You never know. Here's some other videos popping up that you may have missed in case you've done all the things I just said already and you just want to watch more of me. Videos are popping up on your screen, hopefully now. I'll catch you guys later. Love y'all, and don't rape anybody, okay? We'll see you guys.